Fortunately, no one was killed or injured, but it was very close indeed. My uncle lives in apartment 105, while in apartment 106, a shell hit the window and backed up into the closet. The gentleman was taken by an ambulance from the shock or something like that. A block of flats where people lived was hit by a shell from a Romanian subdivision of a NATO battalion battle group. As far as I could see in the sky, the first shells fell on the forest, and the second flew over the sky, towards our residential area. It all happened during a night exercise at a nearby training ground. Last night at the Bemowo-Piskie firing range of the Orzysz training ground, during Allied shooting exercises with Romanian soldiers, shells damaged a building located near the firing range. No one was injured. The case is being investigated by the military police. All losses will be compensated as soon as possible. This time it will be enough to renovate the building. But the residents of Bemowo-Piskie say plainly, next time there could be a real tragedy. Unfortunately, that's not the direction they were shooting at. They just got it wrong. One of the shells hit a nearby store. Another bullet hit slides at a local playground. It's well known. With the firing range, we target places intended for it, not buildings or something. Residents are scared, and the authorities are silent. Neither the Minister of Defense nor anyone from the Ministry of Defense was present at the site. This is the largest government probably in history, which has dozens of deputy ministers in every ministry, and it seems to me that someone from the Deputy Defense Ministry could come to the site and give information to journalists. Maybe they think it can be hushed up, and that it just doesn't need to be talked about. And yet, when during the United Right government, the remains of a Russian missile were found in a forest near Bydgoszcz, Civic Coalition politicians were very active and demanded the resignation of the entire government. The rocket could have carried nuclear weapons, so it could have been a nuclear attack, for example. The one piece of information should blow up the entire government. Meanwhile, this is yet another problem with the safety of Poles since the Civic Coalition took power. In the past 2 days alone, 2 weather balloons with Russian inscriptions flew into Polish airspace, unnoticed by anyone. Such devices are often used for espionage tasks. One of them fell near Pisz. A person concerned about the find notified the services. Police officers of the Pisz District Police Station secured the site and the indicated object, which appeared to be a fragment of a weather balloon. The day before yesterday, a similar device was found in a forest near Olsztyn. Do you feel safe after what happened here? Not really, because we are not sure what exactly it was and how it even got across the border, which is supposedly guarded. The defense minister has also downplayed the issue. Our systems neither today nor a few days ago recorded any objects of a military nature, so everything points to the fact that this is a civilian object. That is why there is no military, and that is why the police are dealing with this matter. The new government also trivialized a similar situation when other objects flew into Polish airspace in March. This is not the kind of situation that could reassure me, and I think it will not reassure most Poles either, because we can see that unfortunately, but in terms of ensuring Poland's security, the government is not in control and is trying to downplay this. We should also recall the Black Series of fatal accidents in the Polish army. In May, Sergeant Mateusz Sitek, who was stabbed to death by an illegal immigrant, died. Earlier, 2 soldiers were fatally hit at the Drawsko-Pomorskie training ground. Also in April, at the training ground in Bemowo-Piskie, a Spanish soldier, a participant in NATO exercises organized in Poland, was killed. Konrad Wąż, Republika.